Your first goal, March 16th, 2024 against Toronto FC.
Yeah, it was, I scored the goal off a header.
Again, Fernandez outside of the boot. It's a decent ball, and it's the go-ahead goal for New York City.
Which is kind of unusual for a 5'10" player. So yeah, it was such a cool moment. Like I hadn't really, I don't think I had recorded any stats in the league prior to that. So I was in my head, I was like, damn, like I got to get one of these at some point. And then finally it happened on that day. And the thing I remember most about that day was like the people that I had there. You know, my dad and my sister were actually watching in Ireland because my sister plays professionally there, and my dad was visiting her, so they were watching from there. So those two are missing, but I had my mom there. I had Emma there. I had great friends there. I had my good buddies from the Princeton soccer team. And then most importantly, I had my kind of like nanny au pair growing up, who's from Venezuela. Both my parents worked when I was a baby, and she like really took care of me from when I was like age, 0 to 7. And I hadn't seen her for over 10 years.
Wow.
She was visiting her son in Atlanta. And I had, called her and was like, I really want you to come visit. Like, it's been so long. We've got these 2 games back-to-back weekends. Why don't you come? And she came, and it was the first time I'd seen her in 10 years. And she was there watching, and it was the second of the 2 games that she came for. And I scored the goal, and I just think like, I mean, I'm somewhat religious, and I think that was just like kind of a higher being that was creating that moment. And she's just like such an important person in my life, and to be able to have her there for that moment, it was my first goal, and yeah, to have her there was just like, I don't know, it makes me like emotional. Like I'm so happy that moment happened while she was there.
That's beautiful. And it was a game-winning goal too.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't just like, you guys are down 3-0 and you scored as a consolation goal. I think it was tied at the time, and then it was a goal to make like 80-something minute to win the game 2-1. So that also just adds that added significance of you actually get the 3 points.